It was a crime that shocked the entire region, the sexual assaults and murder at a Catholic supply store in St. Louis County. The reported gunman, Thomas Bruce, is facing 17 felony charges, including first-degree murder. For the first time since the horrific crime last November, the husband of murder victim Jamie Schmidt is telling his story. It's a story of devastating pain, faith, and grace.
My youngest daughter, like 2 days later, she said she wanted to see him face to face so she could forgive him. I don't have that kind of courage yet.
For Gregg Schmidt, even when the tears aren't in his eyes, they're in his heart.
I want him to realize what he's taken from everybody.
His wife Jamie is still very present in their House Springs home.
We hiked up that and took a few pictures, and then she wanted to turn that into a painting.
She was a gifted artist, and in addition to dozens of paintings,
the kids must have loved it.
Oh yeah.
She turned the basement playroom into a castle for her kids.
We've always loved like medieval stories and time like that. She had been to England before and been to quite a few castles over there.
And after a trip to the Vatican,
most people don't even notice it. It looks like it's wallpaper.
She spent a year painting a Garden of Eden above the living room.
It's Michelangelo.
That's why I always call it her Sistine Chapel. But
Jamie and Gregg were high school sweethearts, and faith was always their guiding light.
So tell us the reason she was at that Catholic supply store that day.
I believe she was going there to buy some more crucifixes to make rosaries.
Jamie was making the rosaries for the other women joining her on an upcoming church retreat. Last November, Gregg was at home when he heard a vehicle in his driveway.
I look out there and I saw the police car, and I knew something wasn't good. I don't really know what was going through my mind. It was hurt, pain, sadness, hoping it wasn't real.
The man accused of killing Jamie Schmidt is 53-year-old Thomas Bruce. He is being held without bail for first-degree murder and multiple other counts. Bruce has pleaded not guilty.
Even to this day, I haven't really focused on him. I've been more focused on my family, what we're missing, and I don't have hate in me for him. I don't have love for the man, and I've struggled with trying to forgive him.
It could still be many months until the case goes to trial.
Do you want to be in the courtroom?
Yes and no. I haven't fully made up my mind, but I think I will.
For now, the Schmidt family finds comfort in memories, and not just of Jamie's painting. She also sang in the church choir, and on Easter,
you can join in here.
Gregg posted a video with Jamie singing a special version of Hallelujah.
And I left the first part in it because of her laugh. That's her laughing. I just miss it.
Gregg Schmidt says while every day is painful, he and his family are also grateful and thankful.
Say what you will about St. Louis, but there's a lot of love out there too.
Gregg did not want his kids on camera, but said they're doing as well as can be expected. As for those rosaries that Jamie was making from the Catholic supply store, Gregg made sure every one of the ladies on the retreat got one.
That is really a woman who is so beautiful inside and out. But I think one thing that made it so shocking for so many of us was where it happened, because there's more than one Catholic supply, and there's just quiet little stores where a couple people at a time are in there to get prayer books. And
that's what Gregg said. He said, could there be a safer place than a Catholic supply store in Baldwin on a November afternoon? And I think it's just a horrific crime, but that makes it even worse.
Mike, thank you. Developing tonight.